everybody, this is Tim Calhoun from Big Cahoon Music, and today we're talking about practicing. Do you know how to practice? Or maybe a better way to put it is, do you know how to make the most of your time while practicing? So we're going to talk about learning a difficult song or a difficult passage, maybe a solo or something like that, and we're going to break it down into 3 sections: learning it, getting it up to speed, and then being able to perform it. So let's just dive right in and get at it. All right, here we go. Okay, so learning it. Basically, you have 3 options here. You're going to learn it by ear, maybe through a YouTube video, or from paper like tab or sheet music. I strongly urge you to learn as much of it as you can by ear. Reason being, music is largely about your ear. So developing your ear and taking this chance to develop your ear is a great idea. And luckily through technology, we have apps like Amazing Slowdowner or AnyTune that actually can slow down the music for you so that it makes it easier for you to pick out the notes, and that's fine to do. Of course, then there's YouTube. It's a visual medium, and that's good too. It helps you with different fingerings, as does tab, and then sheet music as well if you want to develop your reading skills. Okay, so now we have to get it up to tempo, right? We got to get it up to speed. And this is where so many people make a crucial mistake. Once they learn the passage, they'll immediately try to get to play it to tempo. So they'll try to play it along with the recording at tempo. And so what that looks like is this. They'll play it and they'll crash and burn, and then they'll get a few notes and then they'll crash and burn, and that just like keeps going on and on. And so what is actually happening is this: you're learning the mistakes and you're wasting time. So what you have to do is you have to slow down, you need to use a metronome, and you have to massage the tempo forward. So let's talk about using the metronome, how I use the metronome in this scenario. So basically what I'll do, I'll grab the metronome and I'll figure out exactly the tempo of the song. And let's say that it's at 108 beats per minute. Okay, so that's kind of our goal, to get it to 108 beats per minute. But there's no way that I can play that now at that tempo. So what I do, then I figure out where I can actually play it at tempo. And let's say I can now play that at 70 beats per minute, doing the right fingering and not making mistakes. All right, so we do 70 beats per minute and we play it. Okay, so now once you've done that cleanly and you've played it correctly, you just start massaging the tempo forward on the metronome, like 2 beats per minute. And you do it again, you play it 3 or 4 times correctly, go another 2 or 3 beats per minute faster, and you do that again. Now, at some point, you're going to crash and burn, and that could be as early as 80 beats per minute. Well, when that happens, you stop immediately, and you come back another 4 beats or so per minute slower, and you start again. So you see what you're doing here. You're just going until you crash and burn, and you come back in tempo, and you start again, and then you go, and you just slowly massage it forward until you're at the 108 beats per minute. And so that's how you use a metronome to your advantage when trying to learn a tough passage and getting it to tempo. This will save you time. I know it feels like maybe it won't because you're slowing down, but it will. You learn it better, more thoroughly, and in less time. Okay, so now we have to perform it. So a couple little bits of advice here. Something that I tell my students to do to get performance ready is to not only take it to the 108 beats per minute, but to go beyond that to maybe 112, 114. If you can play that, the phrase, at 114 beats per minute, cleanly 5 times in a row, that's kind of a great place to be, and it really will help ensure that you're ready to perform it live, because performing live sometimes it almost feels like you're cold. Another thing that you can do is play that phrase as a warm-up before you're going on stage. That's always a good idea to do. Anyway, so I hope all this has helped you with thinking about how you go forward practicing things, particularly tough phrases and that kind of thing. It has helped me doing this method of slowing things down and massaging them forward has helped me a lot, particularly when I have large amounts of stuff to learn in a short amount of time. It's hard to slow things down because it feels like it's actually taking you longer, but I assure you that in reality, you're going to learn more a lot quicker. So anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Tim Calhoun, Big Cahoon Music. Leave comments below. Any questions, put them below as well. Be happy to answer them. Anything to do with guitar, delighted to answer any questions. I love teaching. It's a big part of what I do. And thanks for tuning in. See you next time.